Hello? Might actually help if I unmute the mic. Oh. Hi Mike. I'm a bit late tonight. I'm just back from my mum's, spending the whole afternoon doing her bloody hair. She wanted it blonde and then she wanted it cut, so yeah. Oh, let me get a little drink here. Do you know, it came on there and I was like, why is the camera not on? But then I remembered that just you can't see the screen if it's there, so turned out really nice actually. I took it quite short, so just sitting on her shoulder, where before it was like, I think I probably took about 2 inches off it actually. It's really nice. I'll show you it later. Right, so we are back as Big Brother, investigating these terror attacks. It's getting really interesting. I didn't think I was going to like this game, but I'm really starting to like it. I actually feel like a proper detective. Right, so is this just going to give us an overview of everything we've done so far? Because I am meant to log out. Right, hang on a minute. Right, so let's log out and go to a new day. Yes. Hi Magenta, how are you today? Thank you as always, thank you as always. God, we found it quite a lot, didn't we? Nina's the one I think we need to suspect. But this Harrison kind of seems to have got alright. He's a bit better. Right, next day. Not bad, not bad. I'm a bit late tonight because, as I was just saying, I just got in from my mother's house. I was there cutting her hair and dyeing it blonde. So yeah. Took a little bit longer than I thought, and then we sat and blethered. The hero returns. No, it's all fine. Really, you deserve the credit. Sims is funny. At least for me, because you'll never get a public one. Just imagine your name in big letters in that T&B article. This Nina character is the final member of Thought that we don't have concrete information on. That's true, we don't. Well, that's what I was at college for, Magenta. I was learning to be one. Done 2 years of it and didn't have enough time to get enough models in to pass all my practical tests. Passed all the theory ones, done maybe about a quarter of the practical ones. But unfortunately at the end of the year didn't have enough time to get everything done because they'd mucked our previous year up. So it's a big long horrible story. So that career's up and out the window. So I learned what I learned. I just probably can't go professional. I can do my hair and things like that, but yeah, so what happened was we were supposed to learn the 4 basic cuts in first year and we never learned a single one. So when it got to second year, we wasted 6 months of the year learning what we should have learned in first year, which gave me half the amount of time to get all my clients in and models to get all my assessments done. And I just, because they need specific haircuts and hair types, I just didn't have enough time. And I mean, I was advertising on Facebook, I was asking all my old workmates. It's just a shame really, but I would hopefully like to go on a barbering course because I cut my own hair and I cut my brother's hair and I'm all right at that. So I would like to try and get on one, but the one in where I live is no longer running, so that's a bit of a shit show as well. So yeah, my life at the moment is kind of like Dorothy in the tornado. I'm on the way to Oz and I've no idea where I'm going to land, what I'm going to do. It's just we'll get there. We'll just go with the flow. There's no point in fighting against the current, is there? We'll just go with it. Oh, we've got a conversation coming in here. I kind of thought you'd be good at hair, Magenta. I mean, the wigs, you'd have to be good at hair to do those wigs. Right, so this is from an unknown person to Harrison. Hey, forgot to charge my phone tonight, and yeah, so I have to do this the old-fashioned way. I really wanted to thank you for the very nice evening. I haven't enjoyed myself so much and, well, forever. Only to be topped by that night, that is, Winky Face. What is she up to? I was hoping you'd drop by CCC, senor, and come pick me up tonight. We can cook together, maybe watch something, and who knows, maybe continue where we left off. You in? Funny, I just realised that I've never been to your place. Even after all these years we've known each other. So, I figure you're hiding another love affair of yours there, are you? Probably your ex, the one you've been talking about ever so often when I was around. Or this girl that's always yammering on about how she despised the safety bill. Nina, I think? Come to think of it, for all that torment you owe me big time. So I really demand to come to your place, Winky Face. Love you, Marsa. Who's Marsa? P.S. If you're going to the city centre today, please, pretty please, take care of yourself with all the bombs and stuff. Don't stay any longer than necessary. Is this for Nina? I would have thought that would have been for Harrison. Why would someone oppose a safety bill? We have the lowest crime rate in years, or possibly ever. You and me, we have a job thanks to the bill. The only reason to not support it is if you have a dirty past. With the situation as heated as it is, this sounds like someone we should have a close look at. We need a full examination. First, a concrete background. Who is she? Yeah, who is Nina? Second, what motivates her? What does she want? And finally, where was she around the time of the bombings? I wonder. Right, so... is there more headlines? Investigators avert catastrophe at the Circle Mall. Oh, have we not read that one? Yeah, I think we did. Oh, wait. No, I don't think we have read this one. But there's nothing in it. Bonton once again has become the centre of attention due to a terrorist assault. This time emerged unscathed due to the efforts of the Special Investigation Unit. That's me, guys. I'm the Special Investigation Unit. The last in a series of 3 previously announced bombings has been averted. The proposed scene of the crime was the Circle Mall in the centre of Bonton, which was locked down and secured by police forces yesterday evening, so this is a new one. April 15th, yeah, it's a new day. Yesterday evening, right after the investigation team managed to correctly estimate what location the terrorists were aiming at. Catherine Delacroix, she was also at university, by the way. Secretary of Security gave a short conference to representatives of the press. In it, she stated that successful prevention of the bombing attempt to be proof for surveillance and investigative measures to be functional. The search for the perpetrator of these nefarious acts of crime would now be the top priority for the investigators who have substantial leads. That's me as well. No pressure. Right, so what are we looking for now? Have these been unlocked? No. Maybe there's more of her comments. Oh, we've got a call. Oh, it's an email. Hey kiddo, you're abso-fucking-lutely right. One could rightly call that evening mind-blowing. And of course I'll pick you up tonight. I like this continue you are talking of. And I think I'm in need of it big time. Excuse me, runny nose. But let's not stay at my place tonight. It's utterly unfit for a lady like yourself. No lovers hidden there, only not so hidden leftovers and laundry. Especially not Juliet. I haven't heard anything of that bitch in months. I'm done with her because I'm with you now, my Marsa. That's not Nina. Pinky swear. And Nina? You mean anything will set me off angry outburst, Nina? Don't even get me started on her. She was my partner in a crime a while ago, so to speak. That's it. So babe, see you around 8 straight tonight. Much love, H. Okay, so this is him. This Harrison guy's a bit of a player, isn't he? So I think we'll maybe update Juliet with this. Juliet and Harrison were together. That's one's news to me. That one's news to me. Guess it doesn't matter. Seems to be over now. This is for Nina. Enraged outburst. Interesting. Keep looking for a reason behind this. I'm going to put this for Nina as well because we need more evidence on Nina. Exactly, Symes. What crime? The indifference towards their own rights and a worse enemy than a government itself. Is this new? Oh, right, hang on a minute. We're in a state of war against our own government. The declaration of war is the safety bill, the only gain of which is reinforcing the chokehold on the party has on us. With this bill, they are screwing every single citizen of this country. Yet most people are ignorant to this. Most people simply don't care about their rights being wrestled from them. Why bother when I have nothing to hide? Is their default excuse. They feel safe in their cozy houses while the government slowly puts a muzzle to their forehead, ready to pull the trigger any second. With our move on the crowded Circle Mall in Bonton yesterday, the first shots have been fired towards the lurking indifference among the populace. But they were merely warning shots. A friendly reminder that it's about time to take sides in this conflict. We cannot tolerate indifference. We will not accept it. If you're not with us on this, you're against us. Oh, that's fighting talk there. Right, so frankly, I was in shock when I heard of the events in the mall. How you in particular incited the crowd to directly threaten the visitors. Now I'm even more astounded by your writing. You know, I agree people being oblivious in this matter is the problem. It's root. We've discussed this many times. We must get their attention carefully though, through interesting and remarkable events. We must make them think scaring them to death is the exact opposite. Right, so this goes to Nina. She's a bit of a cunt actually, Nina. Nina, you silly cunt. So scaring people to get attention to one's message. Really, this is what thought is about? Concerned, scaring people is convincing them. Let us follow argumentation for a moment. What did you achieve then? You must just upset innocent bystanders in a time when they're already deeply unsettled. This is the exact reason why they're so afraid and yearn for their safety. This is for Abraham. Violence. There was no violence. No one was hurt. Frightened at best. This is Nina, I'm sure. And we made some local press. The big fish TNB don't bite. Not a big deal at all. Ladies, gents, can we all calm down a notch? Abe, you are totally right. We were fucking fire starters. We got a little bit carried away by the euphoria of finally getting our message out there. We didn't think straight for a moment. So he seems sensible in this regard. Nina's the fucking crazy bitch. Afterwards they're clever and feel sorry about their actions. It's always the same. Thanks for stabbing me in the back when I needed you the most, Harry. Okay, so she's not happy. That's been done, there's nothing else. Oh, I've got her little message name now. That's it, Nina, you're fucked. Hey, Sylv. Hey, Nina. Just wanted to ask if everything is fine. Yeah, don't worry, we're having a great time. Thanks for taking care, even though it's a Saturday. Don't mention it. How are you feeling? Still shitty. Nina, I hate to say it, so don't hold it against me, okay? I'm fine. Y'all need Jesus! No, you're not. You're worrying me. You always look so sad. Nothing to worry about. Anything new on the love front? No. Just me and my trusty right hands. Only idiots on this singular portal thing you commented, Sylv. Don't know how you got to find Jong among so much crap. I'm gonna remove the account. Yeah, it's 99% fools, but just keep it tight. Someone will come to the rescue. No thanks, I can rescue myself. Gotta work now. Thanks again, Sylv. Call you later. So is this like Sylvia or Sylvester? It sounds like Sylvia or someone. See you, girl, and cheer up. Sounds like a girl. I don't know if that's going to be relevant, but nah, let's have it. Yeah. Exactly, Sims. Why is she sad all the time? Oh god, what's happened now? I've seen this. Oh. In last week's No article, I blabbered about how some bombs would soon go off. So he's condemning the bombing. A strange way to sell one's point. It's still peculiar he mentioned bombings before anything happened, but, well... We the people of our great nation must grow to ever be vigilant ourselves. So yeah, he's kind of changed his tune, hasn't he? Oh, you'd upload everything that's highlighted? No, because the last time Sims gave me a row for it. Oh, so here's the dating app. Oh, we've got a picture for Nina now. We've got a picture of the angry demon Nina. I mean, I don't think that really matters, does it? Athletic means she can maybe run from planting bombs. You know, we're just going to include it. Asian food, the Beatles. She does not like movies, candlelit dinners, so don't bother. So this is who's visited her recently. Ah, okay. How long do you wish for your next relationship to last? A couple of years? Would you consider allowing your partner to see other people? Yes! Oh my god, you bitch, I can't share. Would you consider dating someone who does not want or dislikes children? No, so she likes children. The seaside, mountains, she's quite a bit interested in politics. Is the game audio alright, by the way? It's not too loud. Right, so hi there, just saw your profile. You seem quite nice. I wondered, do you have any more pictures? If so, let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you. That's code for send me your tits. Want to see your tits. Hey Blondie, I just came across your profile and I got stunned immediately by your striking beauty. I just had to message you. I wonder if you would spare some time for a lonely heart like me and go out with me sometime. We could go out and have a drink at Frank's. You know that one since you're from Bonton too, right? What about the weekend? Blondie? Seriously? I don't recall anyone ever calling me Blondie, and I'm an 80s child. Great, me too. So when are we going out? We're not. Now I totally get why you're over 30 and still single, arrogant bitch. Well, that's her told. Hi, concerned one. I just read your interesting profile. It left me dying for more information. Now, here I am, asking away like you requested. If you dislike candlelight dinners or movies as you stated, guys will probably have a hard time dating you. That makes me wonder, what is it that you think you would like to do on a potential first date? Of course I could resolve to just ask you out to the local Chinese place around the corner and just abandon all the candle part of the dinner. Still, that does seem a bit straightforward. I could really use a helping hand here. Care to lend me yours? Cheers. Oh God. Hi Sam. It's kind of refreshing to read a decent message from time to time. If we were to go on a date, just ask me out to the local Chinese place you mentioned. I don't care much for dating rituals. By the way, name's Molly Schwartz. You can call me Molly. So she's got a different name. She's not even Nina. Molly Schwartz? She's using a fake name, and such a peculiar one at that. Oh great, suits me well because, no kidding here, I don't like this stuff either. I think most guys don't. Though it's nice from time to time, especially with the right woman. Speaking of which, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about you. What kind of person behind the small picture and all those separate chunks of data is like? What does Molly do for a living? What does she do when she's at home? Does she live alone or is there somebody waiting for her? Does she often get to climb? Please, Molly, feed a full craving for each bit of knowledge about you. Don't let me starve. Cheers, Sam. He sounds a bit weird, actually. Hi Sam, you're quite the dramatic guy, aren't you? Anyway, here I go. I work whatever I find, aka temp work, right? So she's a temp. She's a temp. Hope you weren't looking for someone with a shiny job title. I live in a small flat in between tons of industrial waste. You still with me? And indeed I don't live alone. There's a special someone in my life. It's a man, and he is very important to me. He's also the reason I don't get to climb as much anymore. Jealous already? Don't be. It's my son Michael. Oh, Sam closed the conversation. He doesn't want kids. Doesn't seem like the type to be involved with terrorist attacks. I don't think she done it either. As soon as I found out she doesn't want to date people who doesn't like kids, I was like, she's not going to be blowing kids up. No way. Right, what am I missing here? It must have been the advert that triggered that. There was an advert for jobs. looking for a job, looking for temporary staff. In both cases, you've come to the right place. With WorkEasy, you have the nation's largest database of more than 47,000 reliable temps, part-time workers, and over 5,600 high-profile employers right at your fingertips. For convenience and safety, we offer escrow payments, connecting temporary employees with employers of many areas. Cleaning groundskeeping. So this is April 11th, April 12th, April 13th. So she's worked on multiple jobs in the 1 week. They're all conflicting somehow with something. So she's done 1,000. So since 2013, she's done 1,202 jobs. Fuck that. I find it difficult getting just one job. And in the space of 3 years, she has done 1,202 jobs. Most of them house cleaning, groundskeeping. Yeah, don't blame me with the customer service. That's a fucking shit job, I can tell you that much. We'll work 10 plus hours a day, we'll work nights, work on weekends, and work on holidays. That must have been why she was thanking that woman, because it was the weekend. Look at us working the weekend. I get it. It's different, of course, when you're a single mother. That must be tough. Yeah, I'm starting to feel sorry for Nina. No wonder she's always fucking angry. Just as the Prime Minister leaves, the weather is getting even shitter. That's a different name, isn't it? Schwartz? Her name's not Nina, though. I'm writing on behalf of Dr. White. On your last visit at our office, a blood sample was taken. This was sent in to the Bonton Central Hospital laboratories for examination. I'd like to inform you that your results are now in. There are no pathological findings. All values are normal and more or less ideal. Regardless, Dr. White has asked me to remind you of his advice once again. Sincerely, Adelaide Ferguson, assistant to Gerald White. So we need the 7th. We've now got an... So how is this in conflict? The patient complains about pain throughout the left thigh and upper leg. She describes the pain as searing, burning, sometimes bursting. The leg feels numb at times. Symptoms occur whenever the leg is stressed, releasing only when sitting or laying down. Symptoms started 9 days ago. I have asked the patient regarding the healed wound on her left upper leg, as no medical record existed in this database. She was evasive and gave no clear statement about the wound's origin. Pain is most promptly due to a prior inflicted wound on the dorsal left upper leg. comprising of damaging the nervus catenis femoris lateralis. God, that sounds like Harry Potter. My furniture just started floating there. Welcome to Rosentech. You're calling outside of our office hours, please. Hi, little June bug. Jewel bug. June? It's so great to hear from you. Yeah, you too. That's why I called. 'Twas about time June and Jewel bug had their annual sisterly chat, right? Super right. How did you know I was working today? Haha, when aren't you? Sorry, I forgot for a second you actually know me. Feeling stressed? Boss causing trouble? I can call back later. Oh, no. Hanging around in the office is just a good excuse, you know, not to be at home. I see. I never got why you moved back there in the first place. I had to leave my student apartment, you know that. And you know that's a super lame excuse. You earn good money at Rose and Tech, don't you? You could rent any flat in town, you just don't want to. Ugh, I see you're not going to relent. Nope, sorry. I had a pretty rough start into this year. Couldn't really stand being alone at the time. Feel much better now, but Mum, Dad, they're so happy I'm back. You don't want to disappoint them, do you? Yeah, I can't do that to them, not again. And here I was thinking Julie had finally reached a state of emancipation. Hey, I have. No, you haven't. You're letting yourself be harassed by Mum and Dad yet again, little Jewel bug. Jewel bug, it's strangely nostalgic you say that. Haha, remember how I made that up for you? Yeah, I was so envious when Dad called you his Junebug and he didn't have any nickname for me. And rightly so, don't give in to Dad. At least give him a good fight, okay? I will, believe me. Goody, so I figure I should leave you to work then. Yeah, office is empty, but yeah, my to-do list is long. Okay, let's talk another time. I will call you again. Do not try to reach me. Haha, just kidding. June, yep. Thank you for believing in me. Oh, look at you sounding so serious. That's what big sisters are there for, right? Guess so. See you, June. See you around, Jewelbug. That's not for Nina. What a weird nickname is that? Alright, Sims. More headlines? Oh. Blaine cancels meeting for surprise visit to Tri-Flith. What kind of... Who writes this? Tri-Flith? Do you know how difficult it is to say Flith? Prime Minister cancels crisis meeting and instead visits Parji's capital. The Prime Minister left. Official party website. Patient reports of digestive nausea and vomiting accompanied by a light fever. Right, so she's on medical leave until the end of April 2017. Right, let's go and see when she last had her job. April 13th. Right, so that was her last job. And she's been told to... I think I missed this. Began over 3 years. Patient tends to react aggressively when feeling challenged or confronted, rushes to extremes. So it's like PTSD, so something bad happened to her. What am I missing here? Knock knock. You've got to ask who's there. Not in the mood for knock knock jokes. Oh, you blew it. Cut the crap out. Who are you? So now you can ask. Initiate is the name. Do I know you? I'm someone who knows you better than you know yourself, sweetie. Oh, not again. You're from Singular, right? Don't care how you got my number, just leave me alone. Laugh out loud. No, that's not where I come from. User has blocked communication. Interesting. Well, let's find out. Initiates have been in contact with 2 of our target persons so far. This should be enough. And here we go. Feel free to investigate this hacker as well, but keep the focus on Miss Maternova for now. Oh, no. Can't block Initiate out like that, sweetie. Buzz the duck off. Fuck off. You should listen to me just for the moment, alright? And then I'm all gone. Poof. I don't care what you have to say. See, I know you're a little band of troublemakers and I really dig it. The government needs a kick where the sun don't shine. That's alright with me, sweetie. But bombing people, that's plain wrong. Bullshit. How come you think that was one of us? Let's just say I've been watching you all for some time. The Bonton bombs hit places where your outlaw posse has been to in the past. No way did you not hear about that. Even the cops seem to have found out at least something. They knew where to look for the last bomb. So give me a reason to, you know, like put that consciousness of mine at ease. I would want to help you, not turn you in. How do you threaten me? You got nothing! Nothing! Yolanda, be cool. I said I want to help after all, not threaten you. I'll show you I can be trusted. I'm gonna hack that precious page of the party and upload a special something. It's gonna be easy with those party guys being lazy bones as long as they don't see it coming in the next few secs. But then you'll answer my questions, alright? Don't care about your shit. Wait. Give me a sec while I get to work. Don't go away. If I could get away from you, I would. Can't switch my phone off now. That is nice looking firewall you have there, dear Party Web team. It would be a shame if someone would just bypass it. Can you actually shut up? Doing this gives me the chills. I need to distract myself somehow, so sheesh. Sheesh. Almost done. Just a second longer. I should give them all accents. Done. Delacroix has never been prettier. Oh, what has he done? Okay. The Ministry of Bullshit, dedicated to the purpose of power-mongering and bullying people, was formed as quickly as possible after the elections, just as anyone sane would have anticipated. She's the most hated for the inception of the bullshit bingo, in which Mrs. Delacroix always wins due to the high density of bullshit in her own speeches. Mrs. Delacroix was subsequently granted the title of Queen Bullshit. Oh, so that's the bullshit bingo. If you must, make it quick. I quit poking around in my life. You said you were not involved in the assaults. I'm not. Okay, okay. Do you think someone else is, though? This band of misfits? Never. Harrison is the only guy I could remotely imagine doing anything like this. Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money through her parents' company. Otherwise, she is mostly a spoiled brat who thinks the world owes her. Juliet was a bit shy, but damn good at organising stuff, but not capable of going terrorist, if you ask me. Know what I think? It's the government themselves behind the bombings. I thought about that. Did you know that since 2011, all the electronic devices must have unique IDs? They look like this, PC033. It's not even secure. That looks like the code labelled on my PC. Well, that's because it is. What? Don't worry, I only access the number remotely, nothing more. You deserve some privacy. Since you pulled that hack, I'm willing to believe you, for now. Can you use your skills to find out if it's the government's work, what they're up to? Of course, my word is good. I will get to the bottom of this. You just do whatever you do and keep cool, alright? Gotta go. Alright, sweetie, see you soon. Okay, but stop calling me sweetie. Right, so why was he so cruel to Harrison, but he's been nice to her? Now we're gonna hack her. We can use the insider tool to connect and see what a user has on their device. Oh yeah, we've unlocked it. First, let me deal with all this shit. Right, so Harrison. First this hacker suspected him, now her. What? Right, so Harrison had an interest in Cassandra. We're going to put that in Cassandra. So Juliet was good at organising stuff. Who's Angela? Why is she flying about? Hello? Who's Angela? Oh, is that his girlfriend? Right, let's see what she's got on her computer. Oh, it's a little boy. What's she got in the bin? Right, so this is regarding a job. We're glad to inform you that we will indeed be able to meet your request. Please be present at the operating site around 4 PM on both days. Please keep a copy of this message as confirmation receipt, as we will not be able to make changes to the job originally agreed upon in your Work Easy profile. Public cleaning. And this is a request to take over the Freedom Plaza. Oh. Thank you for your interest in working with us. As we receive numerous applications every day for each position, we are required to refuse most of them. Unfortunately, we have chosen another applicant who fits. Right, so she didn't get a job as I am. She didn't get a job as a mechanic. Well, I think that's who Angela is. She's floating around Harrison. Oh, right, okay, so... So maybe that's how she's hurt herself. So that's his email. Nina, I would like to offer you my sincerest apologies. It was not my intent to denounce you in front of all the other members of Thought, or worse, basically everyone. After all, what we do or say online persists like a minefield. As I wrote in an early blog post, I should have been more considerate. Your actions at the Circle Mall have turned out to be very different to what I had anticipated them to be. But that was hardly your fault, it was mine. Instead of passing judgment on you, I would like to offer my help. From my impressions, I would assume you're someone whose life so far has been troubled, at least to say the least. Although it might not seem obvious, I have a rather moving background as well. As they put it, it takes one to know one. I would suggest we have a talk about how we might assist each other best. Please let me know if you're interested. Exactly, Sims. With what? D. Schwartz. That's Nina. So I guess you disregarded the subject and went straight to reading this utterly embarrassing mail nonetheless. I knew you would. Well, don't tell me I didn't warn you. I've never written a text like this my entire life, so I hope you'll be clement with me. Our backpacking trip along the North Atlantic... Jesus Christ, I'm getting ahead of myself, Pamela. Well, okay. Our backpacking trip along the Italian northwest coast has been, okay, I will just say it, amazing. Brilliant. One of the best I have ever been on. And that was due to the sun. That was not due to the sun, even though it was blazing all 10 magnificent days through. It was not due to the rocky coastline with its endlessly serpentine roads winding up and down the cliffs, and not due to the picturesque villages alongside of them we passed through. It was due to you being there with me that made me enjoy every single second of it. I mean, just remember the one time we wanted to have a photo of us taken, and the only person around was that elderly Italian woman? She didn't understand a word of what we wanted and kept shrugging and shaking her head. I had to bite my tongue so hard not to burst out with laughter, but you, cool as you are, just walked over to her, gave her your broadest smile, put the camera in her hand, and finger on the shutter release, then ran back to me to make absolutely sure she wouldn't take a picture of just me. It's funny how this one of all the shots made for the best photo of the entire trip, don't you think? Every cell in me wants to just backspace all this letter and not send it, but at the same time I just want you to read it and know how I feel about you. Seems you have passed the patented Desmond Schwartz relationship test, so I might as well write down what I've been trying to say all the time here. I love you. Oh, Nina. Oh, we've all been in that boat, dear. So she's saved one of their conversations. You know, if I were to marry and have children, it would be really funny if my name was Molly. Whoa, wait a second, you're getting a bit ahead of things. You know I like to plan ahead. Yeah, you do like that. I really like Nina as a name though. Why Molly? Desmond says to Molly, "Girl, I like your face." Come again? Obladi, oblada, the Beatles. You don't tell me you don't know that. You're the old lexicon impersonate. I have to admit, I was never such a Beatles fan. More of the Rolling Stones on the side of the road. Okay, this is a major gap in your knowledge. You're aware of that. Why do I know the song? Ah, there was something about a bra in there, wasn't it? Sheesh, it's not about a bra. In a couple of years they have built a home sweet home with a couple of kids running around in the yard of Desmond and Molly Schwartz. I like the idea. Me too. You don't have a problem with kids being the centre of my life, do you? Not at all, but I guess everything we found of Miss Maternova just shows a single mother trying to make the ends meet for her son. I know, Sims. That seems to be our primary motivation, and it's an admirable one. That stop interrupting me when I'm reading. Right, so that's everything off our PC, I think. Oh no, I've not been in here. So that's that. No! So she's been looking up CCTV and maps. Maybe she just didn't know how to get to her new job, Sims. Give her a break. I think she is an honourable person, you cunt. So she was dishonourably discharged. What did she do that? What did she do? Desmond died? Oh no, Nina. Yes? Hey again, Nina. Sylvia, how's it going? You feeling better? Yeah, somewhat. Finally after spending the whole last week in bed. Oh good, I can still bring Michael around though. Do you want? No, no thanks. I'm gonna pick him up in an hour or so. Would that be okay? Yeah, of course. I promised I'd go to the playground with him. That's fine, I'll pick Michael up from the corner at, Orchard Drive, wasn't it? Right. Great, thanks. See you again in an hour. Do you know what's pissing me off? You get so much data like this, it's like it's in a conflict and you don't know what it is. So I'm just doing it anyway. Hi Molly, we would like to inform you about a new rating your employer McDougall groundskeeping service has just left you. She was working! So what does that mean? Hey, are you there? For you, always. Great, I've just come home. I'd left my PC switched on this morning and tried to look something up online and suddenly it went haywire. And my security app popped up like a million warnings of something outside intrusion. Hey, that was not me. That's why I messaged you, you promised to help. And help I will, don't touch that system, pull the plug. Did that immediately. Oh, what's going on here? Good girl. Okay, here's what I think. You won't like it a bit. I think the cops are after you. What? Yep, I hate to say I told you the cops did figure out the mall thingy. Now they're coming for you. I did not find out much yet, but they're trying some new surveillance program capable of intrusion. That is probably what's been happening to your PC. Oh, all hell, fuck this. I need to get out of here before the cops are here. Sorry. And thanks. What has she done? Nina, what have you done? We need to go after her now before she gets moving. I'll get the team ready. You still need to question her though. Just hurry up! Welcome to Rosentech. Oh hey Juliet, thank God you're working right now. I called your mobile but couldn't get hold of you. Can we talk? Nina, I'm all alone here catching up on work. Is everything okay? Listen, I don't have much time. There is this psycho coming for me. He's been stalking me for days. What? What do you mean psycho? I can't explain right now. Will you help me? Of course, but how? Do you know somewhere safe that my son and I can lay low for a while? I don't know. Come on, Juliet, you've got to think of something. Please. Okay, I think I know a place. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's the home of... No, wait, don't say it. I think he might be listening. What? How? There was this hacker guy who reached out, found out that someone is probably stealing my info and wiretapping my calls. Are you kidding me? You mean like maybe listening right now? Just don't say anything that will give my location away, okay? Better safe than sorry. Just help me get out of here. Jesus, Nina, a bit late for that now. Now he knows where I work. Sorry, okay, let's get you out of here. Thank you, give me a sec. Just gonna pack some stuff. Oh my god, what is going on right now? I'm so stressed. Whoa. Are you looking to get yourself killed? If someone is listening to this, they know you're armed and dangerous. Yeah, and if I don't bring the protection, I'm going to be dead anyway. Oh fuck, someone's at the door. I'm going to go out the back door. Should I say that she's armed? Oh no, I think I'm going to get her shot. Oh no, he spotted me. He knew I was climbing out the window. How? Fuck it. Nina, what the hell are you doing? Not going down without a fight, that's what. Nina, no! No! You're not gonna get... Nina! Nina! Oh no. I need my connection back now. Finally. Looks like we were successful. However, our target... Nina's dead! No, Sims, you don't tell them to go in aggressively. This is your fault, Sims. Nina, I am truly sorry for having drawn the investigator's attention to you, but to be frank, you overstepped the boundaries of our agreement. The bombs were meant as a warning to those who are indifferent, a beacon of remembrance to our message that the thoughts must always be free. You were not meant to kill. Also, she did kill somebody? Oh my god, I can't believe you found this, can you? They worked together on this madness, but why? I still don't get it. This changes everything. We must find Abraham Goldfels tomorrow. Before we'll need some rest. It's all been one hell of a day. You may log out now. What a fucking day this has been at the office. What the hell? I can't believe this. So that's why she was so angry as well. Well, now I see that she might have had revenge as motivation, but it's too late to change anything about that now. Well, I still want our profile to reflect that. I feel bad she got shot, but she was actually involved in the bombs. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Nina. Oh, back again. Yes, Sims, unless you want to give me some fucking annual leave. I still can't believe what happened yesterday. You got the perpetrator of the bombings. Everything looks that way, but at what cost? Well, you're the one that told it we're going aggressive. Yes, we did kill her. But she also killed people. Worst of all, as you found out, Abram Goldfell seems to have incited and planned the assaults. We need to get him today. There must be some lead on him we've overlooked. We'll keep observing all the others in case we learn something new. Rest in peace, Nina. Oh hey, a buff guy. Our very own Jeffrey Paxton got the exclusive chance to interview gym founder Tyler Ronson after he opened his 100th fitness studio. Wow. Your startup just opened the 100th gym in the nation. How does that make you feel? Good. The Projection magazine reported you actually went to the grand opening in person to test out all the equipment. Let me emphasize this. Every single piece. By yourself before you would give it the green light. Is that accurate? Of course. I did this in every gym studio I've opened. You must be kidding me for sure. I do not kid. I understand you come from a pretty poor background. Your family had 6 children to feed and your father was unable to find work for a large amount of your childhood. How did you overcome these obstacles to become a nationwide respected entrepreneur? Why they always got to bring people's past up like that? My father always told my brothers and me, boys, there is not a problem you cannot solve. Go out to face whatever hinders you and punch it in the face as hard as you can. So I did exactly that. An interesting metaphor. It's not a metaphor. And what do you mean by that? I went out to the bank of my parents. They were highly indebted to this bank. I went straight to the manager and punched him in the face as hard as I could. I have to admit, I am, well, surprised to say the least. What effect did this have? At first he went down pretty hard, hit his head on the glass table, but when he recovered he was impressed with my strength and my boldness. He suggested an investment model for a gym chain, and I came up with the name Gym. So what does Gym stand for anyways? I think you never actually told anyone. Will you tell our readers? It stands for Jim. It's all capitals because I thought it would look like it had more energy that way. Maybe I need to go and punch a bank manager and he'll offer me some money. So strong squalls at Low Matilda, Upton trees, uproot trees, not Upton trees, we don't have posh trees. Damaged cars and buildings in the Bonton Fireview area. 4 people injured, firefighters called for more than 300 times. Forecasts have predicted bad weather for Saturday, but no one had been expecting harrowing results of this multitude. Trees were uprooted in the Bonton Fireview area, obstructing streets and burying cars underneath them. Luckily, there have been no casualties reported. This is bad weather. Can we get a hurricane, please? Listen, I don't like the reports either. We needed to cover the fact that this happened somewhere in the public. We cannot frighten people. Sometimes they're truth and ours have to divert for the comment. I've not even read it yet. You always interrupt me, Sims. So Bonton, the perpetrator of the recent attacks across Bonton is dead. A special forces team stormed the flat of Nina M yesterday evening after evidence suggested that she was the lead suspect in the case. When confronted by the special forces, Nina M withdrew a firearm and fired at the police. The team returned fire, killing the suspect in the process. Upon searching the apartment of the deceased, special forces discovered nearly half a dozen additional homemade explosive devices which Nina had created with easily accessible chemicals, hardware and military equipment. Investigative forces have indicated that the military-grade equipment belonged to Nina M during her military service, which she was allowed to keep when she was dishonourably discharged in 2011. Whether this might pose a motive for Nina M to commit the assaults is only speculative at this time. Upon receiving the news, Secretary of Security Catherine Delacroix showed relief. Our endeavour to find this evil individual has finally been crowned with success. I have never had any doubt about the capability of our investigative method. I keep going to say investigative. This concludes the dark chapter in the history of Bonton and all the nation, Delacroix stated. I don't think it's over. When prompted to surrender, the suspect instead shouted out aggressively while producing a firearm, aiming at one of the executing special agents. The suspect then opened fire, wounding special agents. So she did actually shoot somebody. Yeah, Nina, you just went crazy. April 16th, that's today. Nina is a very angry woman. Her name, yeah. So off to a slow start on this chilled Sunday morning. This is going to be my day. I can fucking feel it. Oh, in case anybody does recognise woman next to me, let me know. Just kidding. Very obviously. Don't be mad at me, Marsa. So he's posted, he's posted a selfie of him and his new girlfriend. Ah, yeah, O'Donnell speaking. Harrison, this is Juliet. Isn't this your office number you're working on Sunday? Look, as much as I appreciate that, I'm once again so important to you, I'm a bit in between things. Harrison, Nina is dead. Quit bullshitting me, not funny. Take a look at the TNB if you don't believe me. What? What? She's been associated with the Bonton bombings. I can't believe it. Nina, you stupid piece of... Why in all the hell? There's more. I spoke to her yesterday. She called me. I've never heard her so scared. She said she was being tracked by someone and needed to skip town. She just wanted to let me know what was going on in case anything happened to her. Then she packed a few things and went on her way. Wait. What do you mean tracked by someone? She suspected someone to be wiretapping her calls. She wasn't exactly willing to talk about it. I don't know for sure, but I think it could have been the police. Oh, this is fucking brilliant. How long until they discover the connection to us, huh? They might be listening to this very call as we fucking speak about Nina. Why would they? We didn't do anything. Or did you? No, damn it. But it's all becoming blatantly obvious these government arseholes are trying to set us up. The bombs were exactly where we held our protest. Then those letters with the song Abe obsessed about. And now you're telling me you've been in contact with Nina just yesterday? Pretty much the proof they've been waiting for. We're cooked. Huh? You really believe the government has it in for us? I thought you and the government were best friends forever now after reading your opinion piece. For what reason would they be after us? Why now? What did we do? Speak up against them one too many times. The fuck do I know? We should seek help just in case. Who's going to help us? Joseph Langley might be worth a shot. Who? Cassandra's lawyer, don't you remember him? A frickin' lawyer, what do you want him to do? Bust law enforcement? The government? He understands our situation. Abe also knew Joseph. Oh, I talked to him recently. Oh, really, Jules? They make the laws, they break the laws. We need to speak in a language you'll understand, not in one they own. So I take it you've got a much better plan, huh? We need to get the people on our side, turn things around. Abraham knew that. Yeah, you're right, he did know that. So now you're set on miraculously achieving something that Thought spent 1.5 years attempting? This is not about Thought, this is about me defending myself. Well then, what's your defense plan? There's this guy. A guy, goes by the name Initiate. Might actually be a girl, who cares? Look, this hack on the Thought blog. It's a very elaborate hack. Our site is super safe, I'm not an amateur. That guy, girl, whatever, is skilled, and Initiate mentioned having no sympathy for the government. You're going to trust a random hacker who targeted Thought simply because he doesn't like the government? Why would he first threaten us, then work with us? Leave it to me, Jules. I persuade Initiate with ease. Imagine the possibilities with our own hacker. Okay, you know what? Have it your way. I'll have it mine. Arguing like the good old days. Is your UTEL alias still Jules the Care? Might be more secure than calling each other. Yeah, it is. Let's get going. There goes my chilled Sunday morning. My mind is still spinning around what happened to poor Nina. Watch yourself, okay? What? Are you worried about me, Jules? I didn't know you still... no, bye, Harry. Right, so... Juliet! Right, so where is Initiate? They know each other very well. This could be a new lead. I would request to consider Joseph Langley a target. Yet another person in our database because we're so convinced we're doing the right thing, huh? We have clearance to proceed. We're going to need to know some basics on who Joseph Langley is. Remember to check old sources. Other than that, focus on hints to Abram Goldfells. He's the center and the crux of it all. Right, hey wise ass, I have no idea who you are and why you suspect us of being involved in the Bonton bombings. Were these usual circumstances? I wouldn't care less about a weirdo like you, but you just told me in your last email you would now tend to another. Well, have a look at the TMB. Is this the person you wanted to tend to? Soon enough you will have some serious explaining to do, and it won't be to me, if you get what I mean. Lucky you, I'm not writing to continue this ridiculous battle or whatever it is. Now, we've all made ourselves comfortable in the same sinking ship. I want to suggest something better than battling each other. You claim to be righteous, then be righteous, become a member of thought. You said you're not on the government side, so why not be on ours? I'm going to put that in initiates, because I've not got a lot on initiate. I thought Mr. O'Donnell left thought. Now he's actually recruiting for a group. Makes his exit seem unlikely. Right. What do we have to look at now? Any old stuff for Joseph? Right, so I've got a picture for Joseph now, and here is his website. Lodgel, Law Offices of Joseph Langley. Profile. I like that one, he looks older in this one. Joseph Langley studied criminal law at Stellington University in Bonton. Instantly after his graduation in 1992, he partnered with Catherine Delacroix, a fellow student who is now officiating as Secretary of Security. So they're in cahoots with each other. So far so good in Mr. Langley's background, excluding the connection to Delacroix. Everything seems unsurprising. What we need to know right now are his connections to Abraham Goldbells and possibly other members of thought. Right, give me a chance to look. So Joseph Langley's track record include the lion's share scandal, which received nationwide media coverage in 2010. In that case, he defended construction entrepreneur Elwood Hendricks, who had taken on a governmental contract for highway construction. When it became apparent his road pavement was of inferior quality than paid for, Hendricks' firm became subject to corruption investigation. Joseph Langley took on a defence for Hendricks, during which he was able to convincingly argue that Hendricks had actually acted on behalf of the Secretary of Transportation Greenway, who had taken the largest part of the money put aside in the fraudulent process. The case ended up with minor sentence for Hendricks, whereas Greenway had to step down and sentenced to imprisonment. And this was either courageous or dumb. Seemingly it turned out to be the former for some time. Now it might be the latter. Right, so we've got a call coming in now. Hello, am I talking to Joseph Langley? Hello there, yes you are, and who would you be? I'm Juliet, Cassandra's friend. We spoke a couple of days ago. Yes, of course. Hey Juliet, how can I help you? Honestly, I don't quite know where to start. Really, that's good. Where is she? In jail. She got arrested. What? Why? I was informed Cassandra had been taken into custody. Apparently there's new evidence regarding the attack on that officer. I tried to call immediately, but they claimed she didn't want to talk to me. That's their official statement. Where did they suddenly dig up new evidence from? I have no idea, but I've just had it with their shenanigans. It's just so annoying that I can't talk to her. I've been trying every precedent I know to get in contact with her. Joseph, this sadly aligns perfectly with another incident. You probably read the TNB today. You mean about the Bonton bombing perpetrator? Yes, the woman that died, Nina. She was a friend, also a member of our group, Thought. Oh no, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. It's okay, you could have possibly known. You're right, this is very troubling. Come to think of it, Abraham asked me for a favour for someone called Nina once, quite some time ago. I hope it wasn't that Nina. Might well be, I doubt Abe knew many other people called Nina. What was the favour about? Oh, it's just a small thing, nothing of importance. I just spoke to Harrison, another member of the group. We agreed the police might be investigating us next. They might be on to everyone in Thought now. They might lock us up straight, away. Can they do that? Well, even with a safety bill in place, they still need solid indication that you were involved in the actual bombings. Although honestly, I'm not sure what constitutes a solid indication these days. Is there anything we can do? That you can do, maybe? Julie, I appreciate you have come to me. It really is worrying, and I would take this on immediately were it not for Cassie. I made the mistake to set her false priorities once. I owe Cassandra to get out of this first. Joseph, Nina is dead. She got shot. There's no telling if we're next. Oh. Well. I need time to read into some more specialised codes of the law again, write some emails, see if there is legal limbo or basically anything I can do for Cassandra. Maybe I'll come across something that might help you as well. After all, these cases seem connected. It's all I can offer. I hope you understand. I do. It's kind of a relief, thank you. I wish I could do more. I'll let you know. Okay, bye. Goodbye, Juliet. If I'd been in that situation, I'd be trying to get my girlfriend out there too. Yeah, I wonder what the favour was. I bet you have something to do with her kid though. What's with all these fucking emails? Troubling, very troubling. I'm sorry for what happened. But answer me this one. How can I join thought when I'm already part of it? Oh. That's not his real birthday. Open letter to Victor Rosen. Dear Victor, you're my idol. I really do admire you and your style. He types like a child, like you and you are. You've got an awesome tech company you call your own and wear shiny snake leather boots that you have probably been assembled by children in Yugoslavia. So many hipsters look up to you wanting to be you, just a little bit more like you. There's not much more a man could want in life. Something is bothering me though. As bright star of the tech world, you've got to improve your security. Look, if I used a login like VR Horson and password Dabba Dabba, it wouldn't be a big deal. No one would give a damn. But for a luminous figure like yourself, just imagine what would happen when somebody who's nothing as benevolent as myself would find these out and post them openly. Say on timelines or any other social media platform. Embarrassing, wouldn't it be? All I demand in return is to have a chat with you personally. There's something that has been bothering me for quite some time now. Even though I got a glimpse into Ivory Tower already where you were never available, so let's give it another try. I use chat tool called Silent Scream. I've written that myself, which will connect to any other chat tool. So use whenever you like. Right, so it's been there. This is his little username. Right, so someone's... Hello, Joseph. I assume you know who I am. It's come to my attention that one of your clients, a certain Cassandra Watergate, is currently held in an investigative custody. As far as I'm informed, the both of you have some kind of liaison. Well, this is of not my concern. It's heartbreaking to know lovers are apart from each other. I'm in a position to change that. If you deliver incriminating material for a person named Abraham Goldfells, a member of the activist group Thought, of whom I know you've been in contact with, let me know if you're willing to assist me in this, and I will see it that Cassandra receive a helping hand as well. Are you kidding me? Is this her hack? I don't think it's a hacker friend, Sims. Laverne, please excuse me for mailing you on a Sunday, but I have an urgent matter. Oh, he's going to do it. I'm driving to the office now. I need to use my private notebook. Can you please unlock the ID PC for our local server and me? Oh, Joseph, we're just going to spy on your computer now. Oh, there's one thing I needed to mention. The head engineer warned me that apparently there was a glitch that caused devices we were monitoring to malfunction at times. You needn't worry though, the issue's now been fixed. Hooray! Do I not already have his? Yeah, I've got his work number and everything. Why is it coming to that? Joseph, it's done too much. It's done, don't work too much. I keep reading ahead. I have not been in contact with Abraham Goldfells for a long time. I cannot meet your demands. I will deliver additional information on members of the group, activist group Thought, only if you mind our agreement. Cassandra Watergate must be set free tomorrow, not a day later. I didn't expect him to give in so easily. Let's wait and see where this goes next time he talks to the members of Thought. Nothing in the trash. So I guess it's a good cause after all. Married? Joseph, you horn dog. Right, so here's a favour. My friend in dubio, if I may address you. Now we're friends. Maybe this friendship is worth investigating further, right? I hope this email finds you in good health. First of all, I would like to apologise for not having been able to write you as often as I should have. I hope you don't think I avoided writing due to asking you about ongoing financial support for Nina. It wasn't that. I should have asked in the first place, and yet here I am asking again. There is a young woman. Her name is Cassandra, is a member of my debate club. She has undeservedly stumbled into trouble very recently and requires nothing but the best defence attorney. Of course, you immediately sprung to my mind after the wonderful job you did as counsel in my case. Right, we're putting this on you, Abraham. Yep, they were clients. And so the circle is complete. You might have supported the bombings perpetrated. We have to investigate this further. Look for hints if there really was financial support. Alright, so that's just a denied request. Dear Mr. Yang, I would like to thank you for the business meeting. It was great to finally meet you in person. Your case truly deserves a dedicated and equally experienced lawyer. After some carefully conducted consideration, it is with the utmost regret that I have to inform you I do not have the capacities required for a case as complex as this. Oh, yeah, this is for Joseph. So this is who you had the meeting with, Yang Dong Hyum. 2 Cent Corp. Karen Manilow. Hi Joseph, I've gone through your books for the 3rd time this morning as you requested, and sadly I can only confirm what I told you earlier. You may not notice it right now because it's a slow decline, but you're on your way to hit rock bottom some black day in the future if this business trend continues. Excuse me for sounding like a broken record, but these are major issues I see. Apart from your number of clients dropping steadily, your expenses since the end of 2000 of April, especially via that credit card of yours, have went up a whopping 218%. Any idea what the reason for that might be? It's cash that it's been spending it. Then there's this recurring donation that's been going on for some time. I can respect it if you want to help out a friend or something, but you have to stop at some point. So he's been giving Nina money as well all the time. For what, I don't know. And if all those expenses are a must, I would definitely agree with laying off Mrs. Winters, as you mentioned. Due to the fact that your clients are dropping anyway. Right, so his business is going out the fucking pan. I knew you were going to say that, Sims. Hello, wise ass. Anyone there? Is this going to be an issue? Oh, it is. Ah. So you found your way here, Harrison. Digging through your TL was a pain in the ass. Why didn't you just tell me you wanted to chat? When you told me what happened to Nina, I went straight on to research. I got the impression that the government is up to no good. Great work, Captain Obvious. I did find something you won't like a bit. Orwell. Uh-oh. What is Orwell? That's a good question. Seems it's a system that can put anything on the web under surveillance. What exactly do you mean, everything? Everything as in this very convo, every call, web page. Maybe PCs, whatever. You're bullshitting me. I'm not, man, I'm not. I wish I was. Let's assume for a sec you're right. How did it pull this off? Storage alone is one thing, but actively going through all of it? They outsource surveillance to people outside the nation. These people are supposed to collect pieces of data from websites of all kinds of communication and whatnot and send it to Orwell mainframe. It's safe to assume that nothing is safe anymore. How come we've never heard of it? Even more importantly, how come you have? I have very good connections to hackers outside the nation. They knew a thing or two about secret recruiting for this shit, without letting people in the nation know. Don't know how exactly they pull that off, but they do. And this also explains what happened to Nina, I guess. This is so fucking crazy. Do they have no decency, no fucking respect for privacy and for Nina? Hell, this is everything we fought against. Harrison, don't. You need to watch your tongue. I do not need to fucking watch my tongue. Please chill, man, or we will regret it. Oh, I will never again chill until this madness stops. I already got an idea tailor-made for you. Man, if I discuss things like that here, you'll get us both locked up. Let's meet somewhere then. Yeah. And then say the word and they will be there too. There must be something we can do to talk without the possibility of someone snooping around. We can't stand around doing nothing. Well, there's one thing. It's a bit risky. You're using my chat tool right now as well, aren't you? Well, if I wanted to live my life in a cage, I'd go live in a fucking zoo. Yeah, it's abominable, but I am. This tool has a built-in cipher. It's a custom encryption algorithm written by me, easy to break but off record, and that's what we need. They probably cannot break this, not right away. Gives us a couple of messages probably. What are you waiting for? Go for it. Okay, I'll activate it now. Just remember to write quickly. Come on, Orwell, break the fucking code. Well, it's not working, is it? It could work. I will need some time to localize the entry point and then I'll only have seconds. One thing, what will you do with what I find there? Start a war on the government. Okay, Harris. Man, I don't know, you talking of war and shit gives me chills. You you told me you don't have any love for the government. You were already part of thought. Now prove it. Your chance to do something with relevance to it, instead of hacking people's sites for fun. Oh well, okay fine, time to get to work. Don't forget to send me your stuff, O'Donnell out. Right, what are these up to? Your entanglements with suspicious groups. Dear Mr. O'Donnell. It has been brought to our attention you have actively participated in suspicious groups in the past or present. I consider it to be unnecessary to elaborate how this is against the work regulations and our expectations of neutrality towards every journalist employed by the National Beholder. We hereby inform you about the immediate termination of our work contract regarding the National Opinion column. So he's just been sacked. Ouch. A side effect of the leak, probably. Oh, I've not read it yet. I imagine you're looking my way now, aren't you? I have absolutely no idea who leaked this info, certainly not me. Only very few people can access the data on our back end. This doesn't exactly aid us in our investigations, quite the opposite. We probably need to hurry. Bonting bombing perpetrator apparently was a member of an activist group called Thought. Are they involved in the incident? Seems Bonting bombings, blah 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 blah. It's a group called Thought, anti-violent demonstrations and stuff. Okay. Who's this guest? Oh, so this is what people have been put. So you're the guys who... Fuck you. I hope you fuckers die of cancer, you traitors. Oh my god. I get someone might kill people to get their message though. They will get arrested, every last one of you. Die in hell, bastards. Activist group my ass. You're terrorists, nothing more, nothing less. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Target for DDoS attack acquired. Server crash incoming. Screw all you punk ass bitches. You hide your articles. Why? Oh, so they've just been ambushed. So that's a recurring donation. If you can find one last indication that this might be meant for Nina, that would be enough to investigate first. I mean, right, let's look, right, so from March 20th to April 14th, not even a month, he's made like 500, 850, $4,050, but he's took 789. Yeah, he's not making a lot compared. Oh, what's this? He has been around for some time as a temporary member. Now he has made the best decision of his life and joined us. Please welcome to the club, Abraham. Welcome, Abe. Didn't ask last time, but may I call you Abe? Welcome. Saw you around last time. Sadly, didn't have the chance to talk to you. Will do next time. What? You're kidding me. I thought we were a club for men. We just let anyone in now? Is there a problem with Abe, Ron? You bet your ass there is, Dan. We never had a fag in the club, and I prefer to stay that way. What? This game's really so fucking on the nose. Bullshit. I talked to him all evening last Tuesday. Abe seems perfectly normal. Why do you think this should matter? Hell yes, Norman. Fred told me he practically asked out by him once. Proof enough that Abraham is gay. In my opinion. There's not a lot of relevance, Dan. This is a men's club. Isn't it blatantly obvious what he's trying to do here? He didn't even tell us right away. The secrecy is disgusting. Huh? That's a real bummer. Gays don't bother me, but it's really something we need to discuss first. Ron does have a point here. Would you all please show some decency? You're discussing a man's sexuality in a public online photo gallery. Not only is that irrelevant to begin with, it also does not belong here. Hell, it does belong here, Joseph. Why does he keep this hush-hush? He should have just told us right from the start. Maybe he's only here to enforce the quota. Oh, hey, Magenta. See you later on. Thanks for staying and watching. So why defend the guy? We started accepting fags. We were practically forced to accept women and children too. Okay, that's a bit thingy. I think leaving the Sundowners is easy then. Clickbait, isn't it, Dan? Now I get why your wife Barbara divorced you, Joss. It all makes sense. You like other men a bit too much. Oh, shut up, Sims. Should we put the Abrams gay? Let's just do it. Shut up. So the defendant is accused of breaching the terms of an employment contract with the plaintiff defendant, 2013. The plaintiff's claim was granted, though a medical condition of the defendant could be proven by his physician, Dr. Daniel Lyons. The court could see no justification for the defendant's absence from work. Since the defendant appears to be in a healthy condition at the time of the verdict, the court was able to recognise a breach of the terms of the employment contract, causing substantial losses for the plaintiff by the defender. The defendant is sentenced to compensate the plaintiff by paying a compensation equal to his previous salary during a 6-month time span. Additionally, the defendant must reimburse any salary he might have received during his absence. Worked for the government? Are you positive? Yeah. I've never heard his name here. Why was he sued over breach of contract? Let's go and have a look, shall we? This seems to explain a lot. He felt too sick for work, tried to get out, was charged for it instead and found guilty. Considering the fact the bombings are starting to look like a very weird kind of vendetta to me. High time we find Abraham. Yeah. So more people are writing abuse. Oh, hang on a minute. I know where you live. It's not hard to find out, my dear. Know what I'm going to do now? I will buy me a sharp little knife, then I'll get to your home, wait until you show your ugly face, then I'll slice it. All slowly and gently till it hangs from your bloody skull. Next I'll stick the knife in your stomach, disembowel you, left to right. Watch all your guts drop from your belly and then you'll hear me laugh. Ugly motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. What's your thought on the Illuminati? Do you receive funds from them? Oh wow, people are really going crazy on their website here. It is odd Sims, isn't it? Yeah. Somehow I doubt he's around. Continue your work. I'll notify you if the team's reported back to me. Oh, he had cancer. Oh, cancer. Oh. The average life expectancy is 6 to 12 months. You think maybe that's why he's doing all this? Because he knows he's going to die? Yeah, he has nothing to lose, Sims. Right, so now I'm confused. Is Joseph giving $1,000 to them every month? Or is he giving it to Nina? Oh, I don't know which one. What do you think, Mike, if you're still here? Is he giving money to Nina or is he giving it to the charity? Can we look at his bank again? But if he was giving it to Nina, it would have like an account. The fact that it just says recurring donation, that makes me think it's going to a company. I don't think Joseph's involved in this. I think he's been doing... I don't think he's been helping Nina. Why would he be helping Nina? It's not as if it's his kid or anything like that. And why would he just agree with Goldfells and be like, oh yeah, I'll just randomly give this woman $1,000 a month because you asked me to? And the fact he's got a certificate to say that he gives them money. Doesn't have a date though. That, do you know what? Yeah, that's what the payments are for. Hey. Seems the government just fired the first shots our way. Seems so. I thought they might take longer to trace it all back to thought. I didn't expect that the TMB would openly write about it. Those TMB fuckers fired me. Yeah, we know. They did so quickly. Wow, they must have really loved you. Now there's another thing. Cass has been arrested. Her lawyer told me, what? Fuck! Just as I thought, it couldn't get any worse. Thought. Yup, but it was about new evidence in the officer injury, not those bombings. Looks like some ugliness is heading our way from all sides at once. Think the police will follow this lead too? Of course, it's just a matter of time. Harrison, I'm scared. Yeah. Don't be. Did your hacker say something? Oh, that. This guy is crazy, completely nuts. I don't know why I ever thought of asking him, don't get your hopes up. Oh, damn. What about this lawyer you talked to? Seems like we will have to use him soon. Joseph says he's busy trying to get Cassandra out. That son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Understandably so. What would you do if whatever her name was arrested, huh? What would you do if I was? Yeah, I get it. No need to lecture me, Jules. But Joseph did say he might give us advice if he finds anything. Yeah, of course he will, right after he sends us his invoice. You're not fair. We gotta face facts. We're on our own in this. Wait a sec, huh? He did just text me. Give me a second. Hello, Juliet. Oh, hi again. I just had a look at the news. Yeah, it's exactly what we feared. I think it's looking pretty harsh, yes, but I made an interesting discovery that we need to have a word about. I need to talk to you and your colleague, Harrison. Yeah? I was just chatting to him. I could set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you. That would be great. Give me a moment. Are they going to add him in here or start a new one? He wants to talk. I'll set up a conference call. Wait, Nina mentioned the cops were wiretapping her calls. Said it yourself. Why not chat? I think a call is much more appropriate for legal counsel. Raises less eyebrows, and chats might be logged just as easily. We're just the average couple seeking legal advice, right? Couple? We need to do this. Don't speak too openly. Don't mention wiretaps, okay? I don't like this, but alright. Alright. Hello? Hi. Hey, Joseph. Seems this is working. Hello, Harrison, I presume. Yeah, and you're the law guy. Right, the law guy. Call me Joseph. Alright, Joseph. I just read about your group on the TNB. I guess this isn't exactly brightening things up for you. You could say that. So Jules here has a big faith in your skills. Joseph, care to elaborate on what you found out? Yes, okay. So you all know the safety bill? Yes, yeah. All in all, it's an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily, to try and pry on their lives if necessary. If necessary, no, they use it as a sorry excuse for spying on people all the time. Immediate, yes, I understand. What's particularly dangerous about it for you is that individuals might be prosecuted by mere indication of threats to the nation. In specific situations, it could be more than enough to point at a word you said in a rage to consider you dangerous. That's enough to hold you for some time. But what's even more problematic for you is the so-called transitivity of indication. The what? You all form a group, an activist group. This links you with one another. Now, if there is sufficient indication to say Abraham created thought to commit crimes or even acts of terrorism, well, they have grounds to arrest you all. But we didn't do anything. How is this just? This is just so friggin' outrageous. They'll twist and turn their so-called evidence until they get what they need. You will need to be very, very careful from now on. We can do something about this, right? We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created this group to be peaceful. Prove it beyond any doubt. This is why I need to ask you about Abraham to find his original intentions. Well, ask away. The two of us were friends for a while, but I never got the feeling he told me a lot about what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. Indeed, that's what he was like, except when he was around thought. How was thought formed? He found out about about me by discovering my blog, so he wanted to start debate club. I said, fine, we have a couple of lame meetings, nothing much happened. Debate club then, that would be good. That could hardly be regarded as a terrorist cell. Yeah, but Abe was obsessed with getting his message out, make people aware of what the government was doing. Okay, that could be misinterpreted. What about the protests? We went with Nina's plan for the Circle Mall, turned out to be a catastrophe. And Juliet, at what point did you join Thought? During my studies I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take this course. Then Jules took over with the planning for the other two protests. So you would say Abraham intended violence and outrage? No, Abe hated violence. He wanted us to stay peaceful at all times. That is positive. So it was an individual planning this. Did someone in particular incite this? False intentions and bad planning caused this. You, Nina, me, each and every one of us guilty of deviating from Abe's intention in their own way. Jules, you don't know what you're talking about. It was Nina. She neglected Abe's wish, not all of us. Harrison, nobody is innocent here. Not me, not you, nobody. Oh, I fear this isn't getting us anywhere. To make sure you won't be prosecuted as a whole group, I will need to speak to Abraham. He's gone, we don't know where. And we don't know how to reach him. Sadly, yes. Oh well, I'll need to get back to writing some emails to get Cassandra out of this mess. Of course, I understand. Yeah. I suppose it's going to benefit you two as well if Cassandra's removed from custody, so don't worry, I'll get back to you. Goodbye, Joseph, goodbye, blah, 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 blah. Come on, give him a rest. This is a complicated situation for all of us. Yes, so what next? I suggest we meet somewhere in town and come up with a good plan. What about the old meeting place? You mean that place? Yeah, of course. Just need to do something first. Don't let me wait too long, okay? Right, so I'm going to go with her saying they're all kind of guilty. Who do I give it to though? Let's put it on Nina's profile. She's dead. But arresting either of them is out of the question at this time anyway. We don't have enough evidence against them. I'm gonna put this to Abraham because he kind of convinced her to join. It's not as if she was looking to join. And now we know why, don't we? He wanted to get out of the contract because of his illness, but the government didn't let him. Right. Hi, so I got this new notebook for my studies as a Christmas present from my parents. It was working fine until last week, but after a short presentation at the media department expo, the damn thing just won't turn on anymore. I think there's something loose on the inside. My dad said I should just return it, but I'm determined to fix this thing myself. So come at me, clever IT guys and gals. Give me some advice so I can call myself a real DIY notebook repair expert. I took a picture of the little troublemaker so you can see which make and model I'm talking about. Right, so now we can get into her computer. Have you tried turning it on and off again? I want this portrait for Juliet. Hi Juliet, I think your father is right. Best to return the notebook. The warranty will be void if you make a mistake or open the case. Or you can bring it around to the IT admin's room, A101, they'll take care of it in any case. Do not try and fix it yourself. SAG. Yeah, I get the concerns about the warranty, but I'm willing to take the risk. It's just I hate to let go of an idea once I've settled on it. Yeah. This is just such a girl thing to say. Why you have to be just so stubborn? Listen to the mod. Dear Juliet, hope I'm allowed to speak a little off topic. Frankly, I rarely browse through this board, but I saw your posting and believe I saw you last week at the Media Department Expo. Weren't you the one who held the short presentation on ethics in online media? I found this quite captivating. I'd love to invite you to my media ethics course next semester if this fits your schedule. No, and I'm sorry I can't be much help with your notebook, but I'm sure you'll fix it in no time. Right. What's on your computer, Juliet? What? What happened there? I think we're being tracked. Somebody's hacking us now. Still got some data loss between the servers. Back to normal. We had a joker who could intrude our database. Oh no, I think we're being watched now, Sims. Watch. I've conducted a talk with the members of Thought. Of course, they claim to neither be involved with the bombings nor be in contact with Abraham Goldfels. Thought was formed as a debate club at first, then it became an activist group. There is this Juliet Carrington who seems rather harmless, but this Harrison O'Donnell might well be a fanatic. Talking to them gave me the impression that he is Thought's leader, if one can call him that. He openly spoke out against the government and the safety bill. He certainly seems to be the fanatic type. Observe him. Remember our agreement. Yeah, they're getting into Orwell, I think. So, synchronous over asynchronous communication. Go meet in person always. You're the best, Barry. Thanks. Barry Furbies wrote. Hey, Juliet. Put a USB drive with the material you asked for on her desk. It's tons of documents including technical details, yet most of the specifics have been redacted by the client. I hope Maria is aware this stuff is so confidential that it doesn't exist officially. No lists on who got or who is supposed to get which stuff and when and why. Don't get why PR needs this, but well, I won't stand in the way of Victor's grand vision of information sharing. Ask and thou shalt receive. After all, you have a key. Speaking of the devil, do me a favour and come round personally next time, okay? Even though you just started here this month, you can sure already guess what Victor has to say about mail exchanges in the company. Okay. Hey Barry, Maria asked me to get some specifics on the project with the internal codename Demiurge. I feel like I've heard that name before, and I don't mean from Greek mythology. Dear Juliet, you're very welcome to write to me in any way you find appropriate, and frankly, I'm happy and honest about your honest message. Speaking to you, I got the impression that you're a very clever young woman who is afraid to believe in herself. What a shame. Because I don't see any reason for it. People will always find a way to be cruel, to be judgmental towards you. That doesn't mean you have to take it to heart. Let me tell you something I rarely tell other people. I came from a nation from Gleiberlegen, a tiny village where he still has family. Oh, Abraham, maybe that's where you are. It's one of those places where everyone knows everyone without any exceptions. My childhood and adolescence were entirely determined by the atmosphere of being watched, evaluated constantly. It was made worse by the fact I felt I could not live up to all the expectations directed at me. I ended up trying to be who people wanted me to be. It was a maddening, abysmal stupidity, horrid for everyone involved. I would never want you to make the same mistakes, but it sparked my interest in what I teach, so at least there was something positive to come from it. Come to think of it, I'm part of a small group of people who are just in line with the topics you're interested in. I'm certain you would find yourself appreciated there. I'll give you more information in person in one of my courses should you continue to attend, which I certainly hope you do. Looking forward to seeing you in the course, Abraham. Dangers, okay, so that's just talking about shit. Nothing. There's another one that's been looking at maps. Why have they all been researching maps? It's saying there's something still on her desktop, so I've been in here. I've been in here. Who's this? Is that Joseph? He's got a fake. Has he got a family? Is this his child he's holding? Missing loving dad and husband. So that's his real name. He disappeared at 40. How could I possibly miss this? I'm such an idiot. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very people do so. This is what Mr. Goldfell's Aaron must have done. Missing? So he just fucked off and left his family. My dear Gunther has been missing for several years now. One day Gunther did not return from work. Colleagues and friends claim they have not seen him nor have any clue where he might have gone to. We put our hope on the new possibilities of the web to continue our search and maybe find him someday. Gunther, I have not lost confidence that you're still out there. You would never abandon us. The sweet 80 already did. You wouldn't, I know it. If you ever read this, please call or write. Just give us something to know what became of you. We are not mad. We will never be mad. We are just waiting for you. So I don't know what this is in conflict with. I don't know. $2016? What? What is going on? You're telling me we've been chasing a dead man all this time? This is downright impossible. I mean, he did write an email to Nina just yesterday, didn't he? Oh, beginning to hate the fact we can only look at points of data without knowing the full story. Do you think somebody's pretending to be him? Screw Orwell. I need to think. Look at all the facts again. Just watch for a while and let me know if anything new happens, okay? So the report from the team at Abrams' address just came in. It was completely abandoned, no furniture left, nothing, which is no longer a surprise, I guess. So, if he's died as Gunther Ahrens, why was he a professor under the name of Goldfells? What is the music for? The Orwell project. Oh no, they found out about it. Well, hello there. Where did all these people come from? Might it be due to the fact that the fucking biggest newspaper in the goddamn nation just published an article on us? Didn't think they still had an audience that large. The irony is not lost on me. We tried and tried and tried to get our message through, but whatever we did, it wasn't enough to get your attention, and now you show up on our doorstep, uninvited, yet still wanting attention. Welcome in, bienvenue, welcome. Now that you're here, let's have a small chat, shall we? I've got someone that's desperately eager to meet you all. World, meet my good friend Benjamin Costigan. See, Benjamin here is a government agent in a project they apparently call Orwell. Is that Sims? What is going on here? I am not friends with... But why am I? Where did that come from? I'll grant you to add more if there is any. I want to know. I need to know. This is just getting... No. No, 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 no. I don't know what's going on here. Attacking Orwell worked, but not for long, and not again, not this way. I got you a gift though. Take a look at your thought web server. Handle with care. Oh, so that is Benjamin. They've exposed like his real address and everything. I don't know if I should put his address into Orwell. Should I? I don't want to put... But then they might not be able to help him if he needs help. What if people are going to attack him right now? Put it in. Right, well, I think this has got to another part of the chapter where I need to log out, and I think I'm just going to leave it here. This is getting so interesting. Look at all these people we're investigating and looking at, and... This is such a mystery. I have no idea where all this is going. So he's apparently been dead for a year, but he's still been messaging people. But he died under his real name, fled Germany 40 years ago or whatever, left his wife and kid. So somebody's obviously been impersonating him, I think. But then why was he a tutor under Goldfells? Like, what? Why has he got two names? But yeah, this is getting really, really, really interesting. Very interesting. I'll probably be back tomorrow to continue more of this. I really want to keep going, but I've not had anything to eat today, and I really need to go and eat, so... Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody that tuned in. This is getting really good. And I will see ya on the next one.